Hi there, tech enthusiast. Today we are diving into a core concept of machine learning that powers everything from predicting your Netflix recommendation to detecting spam in your email. Supervised learning. So what exactly is supervised learning? Think of it like this. Imagine you're learning to recognize fruits. I meant fruits like this. Just imagine you're trying to understand what kind of fruits they are. Now, naturally, we already know what those fruits are, but to machine, they don't know what kind of fruit is this. So let's assume for a moment that we don't know what any of these items are. So for us to be able to really understand what item we have here, one, we need to consider the color, we need to consider the shape, we need to consider the height, and let's take a look at it just one step at a time. Now, let me get another container just to more or less identify what we have. So the bottom line is to identify what is this. Okay, we can look at this and say, yes, the color is red, and in nature, it is round. And of course, we have some level of depth here, and something like this here. We can identify these as an apple. Now, another cool example here, you see this as well is round. However, of course, it doesn't have in-depth, if you can see as well, but this is an orange. However, all of these attributes that we see are something that we call label or features. So pretty much, we're just more or less asking ourselves, what are the features that each of these elements have that we can use to identify which of the fruits they are? This is apple, based on the fact that it's very hard and it's round, and we can also see some in-depth just on the two sides. For this, orange, of course round, but at the same time is sort of soft in the texture. Yeah, so let's take it a bit further. This is another apple. However, this apple at this level is not the same color as this. However, they are the same type. Meanwhile, we could also see that the in-depth is there. If you turn it as well, you can see another in-depth. So all of these features, these descriptions, right? These features are things that you then feed into the machine that will make the machine to understand what kind of fruit they are. Another example here is the banana. Now, when you look at this as well, of course, it has branches, or if you're even taking one out, you can see that the length is longer than every other fruit that we have. And you can see also that it's a bit softer. The color is green as well. You can see how I am trying to outline every of this feature. Now, by the time we impute in the machine the specifics of this feature, when we then bring in another object like this, the machine is able to determine whether it's a banana or an apple. And pretty much that's how it works. In supervised learning, we feed the machine these labeled data points so it can figure out patterns and help make future prediction when it sees new data. In supervised learning, we deal with two main things: features and targets. Features are a set of characteristics or inputs like fruit color, size, and shapes. The target is what we are trying to predict, whether it is an apple, banana, or something else. Supervised learning falls into two main categories: classification and regression. Classification is used when we need to categorize things. For example, classifying emails as either spam or not spam. Regression, on the other hand, is for predicting continuous value, like predicting house prices based on features like size, location, number of bedrooms. To make supervised learning work, we split our labeled data into two sets, one for training the model and another for testing it. The model learns from the training data, and then we test it on new, unseen data to see how well it predicts. There are different algorithms we can use in supervised learning. Some of the most popular includes linear regression, a line fitting through data points to predict a continuous outcome. Decision trees, splitting data into branches based on future value. Support vector machine, a hyperplane dividing two classes. Neural networks, a simple representation of nodes and layers. So, where do we see supervised learning in action? Pretty much everywhere, whether it is in helping your bank decide if you're eligible for a loan or your phone unlocking with facial recognition. Supervised learning is at the heart of it all. And there you have it, a beginner-friendly look at supervised learning, one of the fundamental techniques in machine learning. Whether you're classifying email or predicting stock prices, supervised learning can help you get there. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about machine learning, AI, or tech in general, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drop any question you have in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.